Hi everyone. I need to show you the ugly side of gardening today. Plans don't always go the way you want them to. No potatoes today. I thought we were going to have potatoes, but we didn't get potatoes. But I am going to show you what I did get, which is nothing. Let's just get into it. Korner, we're going to harvest indoor potatoes today. It's been 90 days, roughly, since I planted these potatoes in my indoor grow space. And we're going to harvest them right now. I don't believe we're going to get a good harvest, but we're going to take whatever we get and call it a blessing. Since I am indoors, I have to be very, very careful because we are on carpet. So I need to protect the carpet as much as I can as I'm going through this process. I thought that some type of disease had taken these potatoes, and honestly, maybe it did. I don't know. We won't know until we get in here to see what's going on. And I've been traveling a lot the last couple of weeks, so I haven't been watching. I don't really see any bug damage or anything like that, but they're just drying up and they're dying. At one time, I thought just maybe, I wasn't providing enough water. That's not it. There are blooms, so that means there's potatoes down there. They just might be tiny, but there's at least one potato down there. At least that's what I believe. So we are going to harvest and try not to destroy this carpet. If I have time, we'll plant something else. And if not, we'll plant something else next time. This was an early potato because it came up so fast. I mean, it came up fast. It bloomed fast. I wasn't sure. I knew it was a white potato, but I wasn't sure what kind of potato. I think it's a Yukon Gold. I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe it's ready. Early potatoes are typically anywhere from 55 to 70 days, mid-season 70 to 90, and your late season are 90 plus. And we've been going for 90 days, so it's time to come out if I can get to it. And it looks like it was starting to re-sprout. So if you can see this here, it looks like it's trying to re-sprout. That means the potatoes that came up are starting to come up again. So yeah, we gotta get in here and see what's going on. And we're gonna move over to this container of dirt right here to use it to dig for potatoes. The basic rule of thumb is once your potatoes start dying back, that means they're ready to harvest. Some people let their potatoes die all the way back. Some don't. I kind of go by the calendar, and a lot of times I'll just reach my hands down in there and kind of see what's going on. But I am really concerned that we don't have any potatoes here today. But we will see. Based on the outside, no potatoes, y'all. No potatoes. Oops. Well, I got the inside of the growth tent to clean up now. All right, let's see what we got. Either way, if there are no potatoes, I needed to get these out anyway because they weren't growing. They were dead. That was what used to be the husk of the potato. So it used up all the energy. The question is, did it give us any potatoes or did it just give us green leaves? And this was before I had good soil. So we'll see what we got. No, 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 no. That's the potato I put in there. I think. Yeah, that's the potato I started with. Now see, they're little baby potatoes. That means it's not ready. It's not ready. So something did kill this potato. See the little baby potatoes? It was not ready. I don't see any bug damage, but that's the seed potato right there. And it was doing so well. But we had bad soil too. So I added some good soil to the top of the bad soil, but I started off with bad soil. I think I added a little bit of Miracle Grow to the bad soil to try to help it out a little bit. But y'all, you know we don't give up. We're going to keep trying. Not that I even needed potatoes. I grew over 100 pounds of potatoes, y'all. I didn't need any potatoes. I wanted some, though. Aw. Like I said, I show the good, the bad, and the ugly. And y'all, this is the ugly. All right, let's get the other one out. Well, I already know what's wrong with this one. This one is soaked. This one has, I mean, it's soggy wet. And while I was out of town, I told my mother not to water this. And if she didn't water it, I'm trying to see if there are aphids on here, spider mites, anything like that. I don't see anything, but that's definitely some kind of disease. Well, we definitely want it out of this area because we're starting the real garden now, y'all. All right, let's see if we're going to get anything out of this. And I doubt it. Oh my God, this is so heavy. This should not be this heavy. It probably rotted from the bottom. That's just how heavy this is. But anyway, let's see what we got. Ugh. Look at that, standing water. Look at this, just standing water in the bottom. I gotta go ask Mom if she watered. I cannot leave it like this. I'll be back. All right, she watered every day. Ugh, you can overwater, y'all. This is too much. Ugh, soggy. So for the last 2 weeks, she's watered this every day. Every day. That's not what we're looking for, y'all. I don't even want to show this video. I'm so disgusted. I don't want to show the video. It was starting to produce. Man, I am very, very disappointed. The question is, what do we do from here? Do I plant more potatoes? To prove a point that I can grow potatoes indoors. And it's already the end of January, February, March, April. I could. All right, let's start one more pot of potatoes. So I'm not happy. Let's see if we get one more pot. All right, y'all, I decided to go ahead and start another container of potatoes. Thought I had already recorded this, but I'm so upset I never even hit the record button. I had a third container that's sitting way off to the back there that's been going now for a little over a month. It looks good. It looks healthy. I don't see any disease on it. So hopefully that one will continue to grow and flourish. That one's in good soil. The 2 containers that we just emptied started with, in my mind, subpar soil that I mixed in with some Miracle Grow. So they didn't have the best life to start with, or best soil to start with, and they got some kind of disease and they died. This time, in this pot right here, it's 100% Fox Farm, which is my preferred soil to begin with some Dr. Earth fertilizer. That's it. I didn't add nothing else to it. That's all. That's all that's in the pot. I didn't fill it all the way up because I don't know if those seed potatoes are going to do okay or not. But they're early potatoes, and early potatoes, I should get a harvest around April. By April, I'm already starting to move outside, but that's okay. If we need to take it outside and finish it off outside, that's okay too. But y'all, I grew potatoes indoors last year. I was so excited. I mean, it wasn't a great harvest, but I did harvest potatoes. So we got another early batch of potatoes going. Those are red Pontiac in the back there growing. And maybe we'll get some potatoes and maybe not. It's not like I need potatoes because I have over 100 pounds of potatoes that I'm still eating off of that have not gone bad. And then I've canned some as well. So that's the potatoes, y'all. I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt on the potatoes. Since the potatoes didn't work out, we're going to go ahead and start the Nappa cabbage. I've been growing Nappa cabbage, getting it ready to go into a container, and I have a container, and we're going to put these 3 plants in a container. Let's do that now. Okay, that was disappointing, but that's okay. We're going to work on something I know how to do, and that's cabbage. We're going to do the Nappa cabbage. This is Hilton Nappa cabbage. There are three plants growing in here, and they are ready to go in the ground. So I have put in here Happy Frog. I did put some compost in here, and I'm now going to add some organic fertilizer in here. We're going to mix it in really good. And y'all, we're going to grow some Nappa cabbage. You know what? When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, right? We didn't get potatoes in those first 2 containers. I'm disappointed. But I've been getting lettuce. I've been getting peppers. I'm getting ready to harvest cucumbers here in less than a week. I have tomatoes that are starting to come in, right? So I can't get upset about one crop. When one crop fails, you need to continue to work on your other crops. Everything's not going to do well for you during the season. And this is our indoor grow space. This is just for fun. I have to keep reminding myself, this is for fun, with the exception of the lettuce. I need to grow lettuce because I'm not buying it from the store. Everything else, I got plenty already put up for the year. Lettuce, I'm not buying it. I have 3 Hilton. Now, Hilton gets a decent size. It's not crazy big. Here's a picture of what Hilton looks like. And we are going to grow 3 in this one container because the barrels stay kind of slim. And I should be able to grow 3 in here. And we can harvest 1 at a time, but I'm only watering 1 container. So that's the plan. I'm going to kind of space them out of where I want them. We're going to make us a nice little triangle. I am going to push them kind of toward the edge. So in the middle, they got room to move and do what they need to do. I am going to use my Mykos. I put Mykos in each one of the little areas where I'm going to be planting these plants. Nappa cabbage. Super sweet, super delicious. If you've never tried Nappa cabbage, you really should. A beautiful root structure. I had all these tags because I wasn't sure if they were going in the same pot or multiple pots, but we'll get our 1 tag in. And move these out the way so you can see. In this hole, I put my Mykos, and then we're going to plant this back to the depth it already was. And we're indoors, so I'm not filling this pot all the way up. And I have, even though this is a self-watering pot, I went ahead and put it in a tray as well, just to protect the floor. So if I put too much in, it runs over. I got a secondary container that can catch it. Now this looks good. This looks very good. If I went to the nursery and attempted to buy a tray of these, I would have paid, what, $4 or $5 for 3? I mean, who knows what it's going to be this year because the prices keep going up on everything. Since I moved my potato container back into that space, I got room to leave this one out in the open. So there's Hilton planted, ready to go. I know I had my little container here to collect potatoes and I didn't get any, but that's okay. So what was supposed to be a potato harvest ended up being a planting of cabbage. Some reminders as well, right? It's just 1 crop. It's just 1 container when I still am being blessed with so many others. I started not to even post this, but I'm posting it anyway, so you can see that everything doesn't always go right. I might have these beautiful green stalks behind me and all of these green beans and everything, but I have crops that fail too. I'm hoping you want to come along with me and continue to see how things are doing, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So until next time, and I hope there will be a next time that you hang out with me in my garden at Kim's Cozy Corner. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.